Hey queens, it's your girl D and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the channel where we combine our inner and outer beauty to tap into our personal queendom. If you're someone who has gone through a lot in life and you just feel like the world is on your shoulders and just like you're not enough, this video is for you. 10 years ago, I went on my first self-love journey and I had to go through that journey. Like, I was in such a tumultuous and messed up place in my life and I felt like the scum on the earth. Like, it was not a healthy place to be in. Like, I was depressed, I was sad, you know, everything in my life was just going downhill and I couldn't understand why. I really took time to focus on myself and my inner being, and that honestly transformed my life. So I'm gonna give you kings and queens some tips as far as how I fell in love with myself and how I regained my confidence. I want to premise this by saying a self-love journey is never ending. Still to this day, I'm going through my self-love journey. There are days when I don't feel my best and I have to do some of these tips that I'm about to tell you guys in order to get myself back up and going. Don't be so hard on yourself when you do start, because it's gonna be a never-ending cycle and repeat, but just stay on the journey because it's gonna be well worth it. The first thing that I did, and I think honestly this is probably the most important, is I retrained my subconscious mind. So your conscious mind is, you know, that little voice that you hear in the back of your head when you're like thinking? That's your conscious mind. You're conscious of what you're thinking. Your subconscious is deeper than that. So it's like your deep beliefs and your value system, right? So when we're thinking negatively, it's because our subconscious, we have put so many negative things back there that becomes our belief system. So if your subconscious is really negative, you have to retrain yourself to think more positive. So I did this by listening to affirmations in the morning, every morning, and I still do this till this day. Every morning when I wake up, I listen to something positive and uplifting, whether that be music, whether it be something on YouTube, like, you know, Les Brown, or like a motivational speaker, or whether it be affirmations. Like, I try to just seep positive things in my mind as soon as I wake up. The second thing that I would say is to reprioritize the people that you have in your life. Baby, listen, if you have people in your life that is making you feel bad about yourself, you need to bring them down a few ranks in your life. You are in charge of your life. Regardless if it's family, friends, peers, co-workers, whatever the case may be, it's up to you to set boundaries with people that don't make you feel good. I watched this really good sermon years ago, and it was like TD Jakes talking about how there's 3 different types of people that you have in your life. You have the confidants, you have the constituents, and you have the comrades. Your comrades are people who are there with you in battle, right? So I would put co-workers and, you know, associates and classmates in this category. These are people that you have something in common with. Co-workers is you have a common goal to achieve something at work, or schoolmates is you guys have a common goal of, you know, passing your class to get to the next grade or the next semester or the next whatever the case may be. These people are more of like peers. Then you have your constituents. Your constituents are a little closer to you, but then also too, there's like some boundaries with those people. And then you have your confidants. Your confidants are your day ones. Sometimes it's not even your day ones. Your confidants are the people that are there for you. They care about you, for you. They like unconditionally love you. And it's really rare to find people that are confidants, but when you do, it's like the best thing in the world. So during your self-love journey, really pay attention to the people that you have in your life and put them in those 3 different categories and set boundaries accordingly, sis. The next thing that I would say is isolate to elevate, okay? The best thing that I did for myself was take 6 months out to really focus on my healing. I didn't go to school, I didn't go to work. I just literally just focused on myself. And I know that's not practical, but I definitely think that isolating yourself for a little bit is something that's really important. I had to allow myself to feel the way that I was feeling. If I was around other people, there would be too much noise and too many, you know, opinions and so much going on around me that I wouldn't allow God to speak through me in my season of isolation. So I literally took time and just isolated myself and really focused on how do I feel in this moment? Like, what exactly is it that I need to work on? Because If you are constantly go, 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 and you don't give yourself some time to really reflect and focus on your inner world, how exactly are you going to heal? And how exactly are you going to learn to love yourself and give yourself the exact things that you need? And honestly, the only way that you can hear God's voice is by being alone. So we pray to talk to God, and we meditate and self-isolate to listen to him. He will speak to you through your intuition, and you have to be at a point where you can kind of just be by yourself for a little bit. During that season and space of isolation, I really took time to, like I said, understand what my inner world was going through, and journaled everything. Any little feeling that I felt, I just wrote it down and journaled it. And it was so healing to just release all of those emotions. And typically, like, I would go to a friend and talk to a friend about it, but I was like, no, like, I need to figure this out myself. And writing it down in a journal really helped. So isolate to elevate. The fourth thing that I would say is to forgive, right? Everyone is a byproduct of their environment, their upbringing, situations, and what they consume. So I learned that a lot of times the people that were bleeding on me, it had nothing to do with me. It had absolutely nothing to do with me. And me bleeding on people had nothing to do with them. It had everything to do with me. I had to learn to send those people love and just pray for them, and go about my business. Because if somebody's being rude to you, somebody's being mean to you, or treating you like crap, like I said, it don't got nothing to do with you, sis. Honestly, pay them dust. Because what they're going through and how they're feeling has absolutely nothing to do with you. Send them love and just go about your day, sis. The last thing that I would say is take your power back. You only have one life to live. Why are you gonna waste that life giving your power away to people who mean you no good and who don't really care about how they treat you? Don't give anyone the power to make you feel any kind of way. It's your responsibility to control your emotions. You're responsible for how you carry yourself throughout this life. Also, make peace with your strengths and weaknesses. I made a list of all the things that were I considered my flaws, and I made peace with them. And all those flaws that I wrote down, I actively looked to see if there was anything that I could do to fix those flaws. And if there weren't, I just accepted it. We are all so different, and our flaws, or what we deem as our flaws, is what makes us unique. Can you imagine if we all looked alike, we all spoke alike, we all did the same things? That's boring. That is boring. So I just accepted my flaws. Along my journey, I made a lot of mistakes, but the best thing that I did was that I never gave up. So as you go through your journey, sis, just know that I'm here for you. I'm rooting for you. You got this. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.